I'm from the South, a warm Southern accent coated with an intellectual vocabulary that's considered talking white. I'm from elongated periods of handwriting practice and letters on words bleeding into my eyes. I'm from love at first sight with my neighbor's daughter to a belt punishing my skin for disgracing my lips. I'm from staying isolated and cold, barely understanding what warmth was, the loss of self-love tainting my heartbroken mind. I'm from Illinois, and white people who changed my black girl ways. No accent or curly hair, no afro puffs or waves. I'm from straight A's and no bad grades. From fingers caressing the soft wooden bow of my shiny black violin. I'm from falling in love with him and shedding tears of passion. I'm from sacrificing my friends and family to please the love of my life. I'm from toxic pleasure and unforgiven poison that he spewed into my drink. My heart was his toy, and he ripped apart my limbs. I'm from losing all dignity and tarnishing all hope, from scarfing down pain pills to take away the pain and scarfing down sleeping pills to help me sleep for life. I'm from deteriorating grades and severe depression, but I'm from redemption, a heart repaired by a new start. I am from Cleveland, the place that saved my life from me, from drugs and horrible stereotypes that were soon to stain my soul. I'm from healed scars and straight A's, from cascading tears that cry happiness. I'm from a horrible past that's become a new beginning.
Hello, I'm Deontay Steele, and this is my poem titled Amen. And the Bible says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. I appointed you a prophet to the nations. Jeremiah 1:5. And the boy says, but I am just a child trapped in religious confined walls, holding my identity in my arms. I sit alone, pondering, cry songs of psalm. Angels with tattered wings fly down from heaven, turn my whining into water. Say I, prescribed to pour life into oceans, breathe air in the trees for Noah, turn masses of rocks into planets. I am who the mind cannot fathom. My words spark crusades, my prophecy, a Bible verse written in blood, destined for me to drink out of the Holy Grail. But reality says, behind the page is a person, a child. He, Jonah at sea, on the way to be eaten by whales solely for straying off path because he believed his prophecy is giant. And even David could kill his Goliath. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Annabelle. I'm a junior at Cleveland School of the Arts, and this is my poem titled Birdcage Brain. In my birdcage brain, I'll sing a song for you. One song in blue velvet and strung pearls, silver mirrors encased in sand, green sea glass and tiny bottles, and love poems scribbled on receipts and swallowed instead of spoken. In my birdcage brain, I'll dance for you. Falling feathers from my lips land onto slick ice, slip away from my hips. Moonlit boys in ice skates acting uninterested on first dates. They catch fireflies under stars and love from afar. Landing triple axels with ease, he spins while I plead, a lonely dance drifter. Swore he never kissed her. In my birdcage brain, I'll take flight for you. Sweet pecks behind steel doors and trading secrets in snow. To forget his voice I am unable, yet you wrote me off as a fable. Wipe away my arms, my tongue, and my breath. Rip open my eyes, my lips, and my chest. Rest here and sleep softly. A broken rib, a blue feather, and a star. The cage gate breaks. Thank you.
Sometimes I'd rather be ignorant than to see what you see, because the stuff that goes on, it really does scare me. And I'm slowly getting to learning how I'm supposed to be taught. But man, the murder in the air is making it real clear that there's a lot of people who just don't want us here. Who else is trying to be nice? Who else is trying to see good? But when you're trying to see good, all you see is the hood, the one they wear on their heads, the ones that's covered with white, that had holes for eyes, so when they ride away, they look like white ghosts in the night. Horses they ride on, burning trees in the air, the endless amounts of murder that were plain unfair. And it's awfully kind of crazy when you say that we're complaining, but I'm sorry, Mr. Man. Were your people ever stolen and deprived? No longer alive, but their heart still beats inside when they're looking for a sign that everything is alright. But when you never seen a white man, it make you lose some sleep at night. And you can call me a little black girl who's just angry and mad at the world, but I'm saying what I can, and I'm saying what I see, and I'm saying what every day we call history, because there's a lot of people that want to get rid of me, want to get rid of we, but we need to stand by each other's side like the ride or dies that we claim to be. And man, they can't stand when we get a step closer. So they go for our tired and injured minds, and that's how they divide us. When we're down in the game, they don't look, they never mind us. X put his hand up, they shot that man down. MOK rose up, and they lying on the ground. Newton started to rise, they hit him with a surprise, shot the whole house up, and then they came up with a lie. The motherland was aching and hurting when his people were gone. It was being dug up for gold by men with no soul, while we were being sold and walking up in the cold longest days of our life, both days and nights. And we're still waiting for the day when we will be repaid with the land they say is theirs, but it's the land they really stole. We in the land of the free. But our minds are in chambers, slowly losing reality while we're distracted by cable. We're in the land of the free. But our minds are in chambers, slowly losing reality while we're distracted by cable.
He walked on the street side. That's what my daddy used to do anytime we went anywhere, even on daddy-daughter dates. When I asked why I can't walk on that side, daddy would say, the man is supposed to stand on this side, especially if he loves and cares about you. I've never really experienced that with anyone other than my dad before. It had been so long since I've actually walked with my dad, I totally forgot. But it all came back when he walked on the street side, making sure I never walked on the other side of him so I'd be safe. When I asked him why, he gave me a similar response to my dad's. That's what men do, he said. My smile grew bigger, my heart grew warm. I tried to hide it but failed. He treats me like his queen. How did I end up so lucky? I'm afraid that I'll end up messing this up, that I'll get too attached and make him want to leave, make him think I'm not worth his time, because everyone does eventually, even my dad. But he walks on the street side, and I was taught that's a sign of love.